what it do. I just feel like saying, like, what it do, boo. That's just how I was feeling. It's like this confident energy. And it's like confident in your abilities, confident in your body, confident in your skin, confident in your experience. Just, that's just how I'm feeling. Like, I'm like, ooh, we got bully. You could have been someone that was bullied or made to feel like you didn't fit in, like a black sheep or an outcast. But now you've done the work. You've done the work or you're doing the work. We're all at different stages in life and journey. But I'm feeling like, say, it's in that feeling like it's either you're in the process of doing the work or you've done the work, because it's just feeling very confident. I think that was interesting that I was feeling confident in the beginning, and to see bully. So then you got loneliness. And it's like partially because you were like, we're made to feel outcasted. You were made to feel alone. And especially if you like you're doing the work or going inwards to do the work, it can feel really lonely because you feel isolated. You feel like no one relates to you. Like, let me just know, like, you are never alone. Do not allow this isolation to make you feel like you're alone or misunderstood, or people don't go through what you go through. People all across the world go through exactly what you're going through. We may not go through it at the same time, but there are plenty of people on the earth that have done that, so don't feel lonely. It's almost like it's a rite of passage. And that's what I was feeling like, doing the work, have done the work. You're in like that space, like, where like you like say you've done the work and it was like you're still feeling lonely, but it's almost like you're at the point where this rite of passage, or where you're like pretty much have leveled up, that you're going to come out of the loneliness. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could be in the process of still doing the work, but that will end. Like, you could feel like a natural disaster. You could feel like you're going against the grain, especially like feeling lonely. Like, doing the work is, challenging because it challenges you, it opens your eyes. But then there's aid that comes through. There's like a helping hand that comes down, like, through all of this, to like aid you in the process, to let you know that you're not alone, to let you know that you're on the right path. And all the things that you feel lonely about now, or you're feeling like no one will like understand you or fit in, that will be like non-existent. Because it'll be a triumph. Like a triumph. Like, I'm like so glad that fell out. Like, that can be time perfect. Like, you're going to be winning. Like, the victory is coming in, and the aid could be in the sense of me talking to you right now, giving you that motivation, encouragement, that confirmation you need to know that you're on the right path, and that it's just, the step to get to the next step. This will not last forever. You're not alone. Never feel alone. And understand, like I said, it won't last forever. It's just a step to get you where you need to go, to the success and triumph and victory that you're having. And the aid can come in also the form of like a new friend. It could be a relationship or partner. It could be some type of financial need. We all have different, aid looks different for all of us, and we all have different needs, but I understand what you truly need to help you be successful you already have, and what you don't have will be provided for you. So exactly what you need will be provided when you need it. So do not stress. Do not worry. You have nothing to be stressed about. You have nothing to be worried about. Nightmares. And it's like you're like stressing so much. You're worried so much that you're focused on did I make the right choice, or is this the wrong choice, or should I do this? Should I go that way? And it's like you need to get out of your head. What is there to be afraid of? Like, truly ask yourself. If you know that this path is for you, if you know you're doing what's in your highest good and what's best for you, if you truly believe this, then what is there to be afraid? What is there to be afraid of? What do you really need to be afraid of? What are you And that's what happens when you let doubt in. When you let doubt in, when you let hesitation in, it pokes little holes into your certainty, and you completely doubt everything that you're doing. And you create this fear. And it's like that analysis paralysis sometimes that people go through, because you have analyzed, so much of what could happen or what might happen, that you just and now have like pretty much, paralyzed yourself into not doing anything, to not try, because there's fear, there's doubt. And like I said again, if you truly believe something, fear and doubt can't get in the way. They won't stop you from doing what you want to do. They won't stop you from chasing your goals and dreams, because you know it's meant for you. So pay attention truly, like, what do you believe? Like, what do you believe in yourself? Do you think you can do it? Do you know that you are the baddest thing walking since sliced bread? Do you know these things? If you believe in yourself, if you believe you can do it, then there's no room for any doubt, fear, or hesitation. Do not allow yourself to poke holes into the things that you're certain about and your beliefs, and do not allow other people to poke holes in your beliefs. Whether it's right or wrong, it's what you believe. I don't know, I'm kind of like feeling like, look at the nightmare card. It's like that's kind of, we create our own nightmares because we allow people to twist our beliefs. It's like, yeah, you just need that self love. And that's what I mean. Like, do you love yourself? Do you believe in yourself? When you love yourself and believe in yourself, you have this type of light that radiates from you. But it's just like people gravitate towards you, because love is one of the strongest emotions out there. So when you see someone that truly loves themselves, you want to be around them. And you can't explain why you want to be around them, but it's because they love themselves, their selves. They love themselves enough to treat themselves a certain way, to speak about themselves in a certain way. And when you treat yourself well, you love on yourself, you believe in yourself, it shows. And like people like want to know, like, what are you doing? It could be like you have this glow or you have this radiant skin. People want to know like what you're doing, or you have like long flowing hair, whatever it may be. Like, what are you doing? Long flowing nails. Guys have these like full grown like beard mustaches. People are like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm just loving myself. Daydream, and it's like, have all the optimism in the world. Like, just daydream. And by daydreaming, like, that's you actively thinking about your dreams, you actively like dreaming about yourself being there. Picture yourself there. Can you see yourself there? Have the most awesome daydream ever. Like, can you see yourself there? Can you see yourself there? Can you see yourself there? Do you believe in yourself? Do you know that you can do this? Okay, then there's nothing else to even talk about. It's important to daydream, because if we can see it, if we can see ourselves there, the mind is a powerful tool. If we can see ourselves there, then we can actually believe that we're there. But if we truly don't believe certain things are possible, then how can we ever get there? How can you ever? And that's sometimes why people don't even dream. Like, people have spoiled people from being dreamers. Like, I feel like there's a decrease of dreamers. When people come across me, they're like, wow, like, how can you think that? Or like, you just so many things. And I'm like, well, I'm a dreamer. And like, people like, even still? I'm like, even still. Like, why would I stop dreaming? Like, it's fun to dream. It's fun to, dream about things and see myself places. And then when it actually comes true, it's like, wow, I dreamed that. That conflict, that difference. And it's like, if I am fighting myself and not believing, like I said, not believing these things, then like I said, it's not coming towards me, because I don't think it can happen. You don't think something can happen. And it's crazy because we can think, when it comes to like the worst case scenarios, the bad things, like the worst possible outcome that could happen, we can think that up. We can dream the worst possible things that can happen to us, or that could be the outcome of a situation. But for some reason, we can't dream the best thing that can happen to us, or we don't spend most of our time dreaming about the best possible outcome. Because then people say, well, that's delusional, or that's silly, or that's just something that's not even possible. Anything is possible. So by someone telling me, well, that's just something that isn't possible, that lets me know you're not a dreamer. Anything is possible. And the moment I start believing that, though, the moment anyone starts believing that type of negativity, those type of shenanigans, like fake news, basically, then that affects your dreams. And that's the thing, and we have conflicting dreams because we're like, well, is it silly to dream this? Is it silly to believe that I could do this? Is it silly to even try to even like envision myself before even like saying it out loud and try to? Is it silly to even like envision myself doing it because I know it can't happen? How do you know? You don't know. Do not allow others to influence your beliefs. Don't do it. Because then that stunts you. And that keeps you small and that keeps you from reaching certain heights that you want to reach and believe you can reach. It's like you like got good news and commitment. And so like you see how like the strings are like pulling. I believe you're ready to break, some of the commitments you've made to people, to a job, to a friend group, to a romantic partner, to friends. Certain things that are bind you, that are keeping you small and stuck, you're ready to let go. And I do believe, like say, the triumph that you want to see, that great news, that's all coming in for you. But again, like say, you have to choose you. You have to believe in you. You have to know you're worthy of, if you love yourself enough and you're vibrating at a frequency of love, you're worthy of having a friend group that's also vibrating at that frequency of love. You're worthy of being with a partner who loves you in that, a healthy way, loves you as much as you love yourself. You know, you have the job where the environment, you don't have to work hard at all. It doesn't even seem like work what you're doing because you love what you're doing. Not to say you won't have stresses and, daily things. That's a part of life. But it doesn't last forever because you're in line with who you want to be. So daydream. Get out there and dream. How can you possibly know what you want? How can you possibly even call in the things you want if you don't see yourself there? That's the strategy. The strategy, daydream. Get out there and daydream. Stop being stubborn. You're ready. You're ready to withdraw. You're ready to walk away. Come up with a plan that, is healthy for you to ensure that you are keeping to the new way of being that you want to believe. Like you're around people that are radiating at the frequency that you're radiating.